So when are you heading out?
I'm going on August 8th.
Okay, okay. So nice of you to come and meet me before you leave.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank
So are you
you.
excited?
Very excited.
So what are you excited for?
Mostly, I'm excited to start the new courses, meet a lot of new people,
Uh,
and experience the culture.
and have fun. Have
Oh,
fun.
yes.
Right. So we have been working for almost like 4 years now
4 years,
together, right?
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I still remember you were. How old were you when you started?
I was
14.
14, 15,
14.
yes.
Oh my God! Look at you now. Yes. So you were in grade ninth, I remember.
Grade 9th, yes.
And I remember meeting you and your parents when you first came to Jamboree. So, how did you guys shortlist Jamboree?
Actually, a lot of my friends had mentioned the name of Jamboree, and they have always trusted, like many of my friends and their seniors, they've all worked through Jamboree. So my parents were like, "This is a very trusted company, so we want to help you take a right decision with your future. Like this company has been in business for past 25, 30 years, so we want to trust them with your future."
Okay. I think you guys. I hope you now you feel that you have made the right decision at that
Yeah,
time.
we made the right decision.
So when you started out in grade nine, obviously you did not take your SAT at that point. So in year nine, what were the things that you did?
In grade 9, because the COVID pandemic hit,
Oh yeah.
so there was a whole lockdown. So mostly I focused on online courses, certifications,
Hmm.
and every online, like our school held various online competitions. So I worked in that.
So in grade 9, you mainly focused on your profile building.
Profile building,
And how
yes.
did you decide what part of your profile needs to be enhanced? How did you come to that decision?
Because I didn't have a lot of extracurriculars
Hmm.
or great academics. So first of all, I had to focus on building my extracurriculars so I can strengthen that till I reach grade 12th.
Hmm.
So I focused on extracurriculars first.
And when did you start your SAT preparation?
I started my SAT preparations in grade 11th,
Okay.
and I gave it in grade 12th.
So in the grade 10th year of grade 10, what were you doing?
In grade 10th, I was majorly focusing on boards,
Oh,
because
right.
10th boards are really
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
important.
yeah.
So, but also with that, I was also focusing on more extracurriculars like leadership roles,
Hmm.
etc., like that.
So, how were you managing your time? As you said, boards very important. Plus, you had to like continue doing a lot of activities. There
Yeah.
cannot be too many gaps. So, how were you managing your time?
I actually talked to my counselor, and he helped me a lot throughout the whole process, and telling me that all I can do to manage my time efficiently. Like I should focus on both extracurriculars and on my studies, so they don't hamper any other thing. Yes.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned attending leadership workshops. So, what were some of these things that you did in the leadership segment?
My counselor suggested me that I should be a part of the student council in grade 12th and grade 11th. So in grade 12th, I was the IT head, as it is a part of the student council, and in grade 11th, I was a prefect. And also I took part in various leadership programs like Learn with Leaders, which is a fellowship program from Harvard and MIT. So it was a really nice experience for me.
No, I think you put in a lot of effort doing all those workshops, and because you have been such a sincere student, your school also picked you for a lot of these responsible roles, right? Which school were you from?
I was in Bal Bharati Public School, Gangarama.
Right. And you got full support from your school?
Yes, my school counselor were also very helpful, and they talked.
So it's in the leadership segment you did all of these things, and we also did some music experiments with you, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, how did you were interested in music, I know, but when did you start learning? And you got passed a couple of grades of Trinity also, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was really interested in music. Like I was mostly playing piano.
Yeah.
So I talked to my counselor that I am really into playing the piano. So my counselor suggested that I should start a YouTube channel. So I enrolled in some classes and then played many different songs on piano and then posted online. And also I gave various Trinity College exams for I can so that I can enhance my skills.
Right, right. So, and that also helped your application because you had the leadership segment, you had this creativity on the music side. I think that was that helped you present a well-rounded profile to the admissions
Yes,
committee, right?
because I had various leadership, then music, and my extracurriculars really strengthened my profile.
What other extracurriculars did you do?
I also enrolled in various different courses, like because I am really interested in computer science. So I enrolled in like Python courses. Then I learned various different languages. I also developed my GitHub
Account.
GitHub website. So I posted my programs and all the things I coded, my projects. I posted all of them there.
No, I remember when we were discussing your essays and everything, you had explored your interest in computer science to a huge extent, not just sticking to the curriculum, but doing all these extra things. So it helped establish a genuine interest in computer science, I believe.
Yes.
Right? So, where when you in grade 11th, you mentioned that you started your SAT preparation, right? So, how was the SAT prep journey for you?
During my SAT prep, I was mostly doing it online. But if any of the time I had any doubts or any questions, I could come to the center and then take care of the faculty. Took great care of my doubts. They explained everything, not once, like many times. Like if I didn't understand the concept, they took it from the start and explained it to me again. So it was really helpful to me. Also the proctored mock test exams. I took that proctored mock test exams and I was so, like, the mock tests were so strict. Like I had to wake up on time and then be on the meeting like 5 minutes before. And if I didn't be on time, they would close the meetings. So I wouldn't be able to give the exam, and then my parents would be informed and I would get scolded so badly. So, and it was really strict, and that those scores actually helped me a lot with my actual SAT exam. So it took all my phobia, that how would I give the SAT, how would it be. So it really helped me a lot.
So I hope you did not get too many scoldings, right?
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. So I remember that you had taken a couple of AP exams also, right?
Yes. So there was a misconceptions I had earlier that you could only take your AP exams in 12th.
Okay.
So my counselor told me that it's not like that, because AP exams have different various difficulties and you have to prepare accordingly. So they helped me throughout the AP preparation. And then I gave one of my AP exam in 11th, at the start of 11th, and the second one I gave in the end of 12th.
Oh, okay, okay. So right after class 10th, even before you started your class 11th, you took one AP exam.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So now class 12th year is a very hectic year, right? You have to prepare for applications. 12th is also board exam. So how did you manage time in grade 12?
So the smartest.
नहीं पहले मुझे question पूछने दो, हाँ, ठीक है. So grade 12 is usually so hectic. Your board exams are there, then your applications are there. So how did you manage your time in grade 12?
So the smartest move I did, that finished with all of my extracurriculars till 11th, till the end of 11th. So I was focusing a lot more on my studies, but I was also continuing some of my extracurriculars, so I couldn't just leave them at once. So I focused them also, but more focus was devoted towards my studies, because midterms and half yearly exams, I had to get a better grade in them so that I could get a better predicted score. So also, after my midterms, I was focusing on my applications and how to give the best essays, and how to think. I had to think with various prompts and how to answer them specifically. So
So, grade 12 is usually very, very hectic for most students. There are the applications to complete, then your board exams also. So, how did you handle all that pressure in grade 12?
So the smartest move I did was till the end of 11th, finished with all of my exams like SAT, IELTS, APs, everything.
Mm.
So I could focus more on my boards because boards are really important,
Yeah,
and the midterms are also really important because I had to perform well in those midterms so that I could get a better predicted
right,
score.
right, right.
Yes, and also my counselor explained to me that you have done all the extracurriculars, all you could do, but now you have to focus on writing those in words and essays. You have to provide them in essays, so that would be more beneficial.
Right,
So
right.
I had to think a lot over it.
Right.
So with my exam preparation for 12th, I had to send out applications so I could get offers,
Right.
but I was not leaving my extracurriculars because I had to show consistency.
Right, right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the application essays and all, it is putting your best foot forward is very, very important.
Yeah.
And I remember if our first drafts that we had to prepare, they looked very, very different from the final essays that you ended up
Yes.
submitting, because you could be continuous work, even after submitting a couple of applications, there's always continuous work.
Yes.
So in the thought process, the unfortunate part or the good bad part of application essays is that the topic is a you. That how did you find the application essays in comparison to all the other types of essays you may have written, in your life?
These essays were completely different. I first of all, when I read the questions, my mind went complete blank.
Yeah.
Like I forgot everything about myself.
About yourself.
So then I had to rethink what all I had done, or what, and then I had to structure those in a way that I could answer those questions. So my counselor helped me a lot through that. First, like the first draft, like I said, was completely different. First, early I had some other answer in mind for that essay prompt, but towards the end I was like, no, this shouldn't be the answer for this. This answer would help me a lot, so I had to change a lot through that. Yes.
So here, I remember one of your essays was a very good essay on women in tech, right? Women leaders in tech. So I personally felt that that really uh, presented you because you had leadership qualities. You were so very keen on tech. So that I felt was one of the essays that captured your entire profile in a very, very attractive manner.
Yes, because I've seen that a lot of women are not in tech. They think that only tech field is mostly for men.
Right, right.
They don't go into that field. So I want to change that, and I want to take initiative and be a part of that. I want to go into the tech field. Like I am interested in computer science, and then I have also in the university I'm enrolled in. So I am a part of the WISE Village, Women in Science and Technology.
Oh, right.
So I am thinking about taking leadership roles in that, and being getting more initiatives, and enrolling more and more women into that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, women in STEM
Yes.
can be very, very powerful in shaping the future society, right?
Yes.
I remember, I think in one of our discussions, when we were doing your applications, you had filled out the common app and we were reviewing it. And your father was also on the call.
Yes.
And I think his reaction was, इतना सब कुछ कब कर लिया?
Exactly. I was like, देखो मैं बहुत काम करती हूँ.
So I hope your parents were are happy that they made the decision of going with Jamboree, right?
Yes, my parents were really proud that I did everything, and Jamboree helped me through everything, starting from the test prep with the college selection, and then selecting the final and right college for me. So they were really happy with the service and everything.
So how many colleges did you apply to?
I actually applied to 15 colleges.
15 colleges.
Yeah.
The different students have different parameters while choosing or while shortlisting the universities. So what were your criteria?
So my main criteria was that, of course, the university has to be good in tech, and
Tech,
has
yeah.
yes, and has to be a like there should be a wise like women in tech, something like a club like that.
Okay.
And I was also looking towards like expenses should not be a lot, that it should be affordable, like reasonable price range.
Yeah. So what is reasonable? I mean,
Like because I also have a sibling, a younger sibling, so my parents have to take care of both of us,
right.
and take care of the expensive of their own. So I had like around 1.5 crores, yes, for the total, yes.
So you took that into consideration while shortlisting the
Yes,
universities, right? So of these 10 universities, how many 15 universities, right? How
15.
many admission offers did you get?
I got 10 offers.
Oh, okay, okay. And did you get any scholarships or anything from them?
Yes, from I got two scholarships. One from Arizona State University. I got 13,000 scholarship per year for 4 years. Yes, and then from Iowa State University, I got 14,000 scholarship per year.
Again, per year for
Per
4
year,
years,
yes.
right? So, but you have chosen to go to NC State, right?
Yes.
Not Carolina State. Okay. So, why NC State over the scholarship ones?
NC, I didn't choose any scholarship because NC State was reasonable. My parents could afford it, and it was like good in tech, and also had the women in tech club, and also the climate and temperature, because I get cold a lot and I can't survive heat.
Okay.
Yes, so I had to choose.
So how have you been surviving in Delhi?
I don't. AC.
AC, oh yeah, yeah. Right. So okay, so NC State suits you the
Yes.
most.
Yes, overall it suits me. Yes.
Okay, so our 4 year journey has now come to an end, and you are heading out to your dream university. So how has been your experience with Jamboree in all these years?
So I wouldn't say end, because without Jamboree, I couldn't have survived all of this, all 4 years. So I would continue to keep them in touch. My counselor would help me if forward in the future too. So I couldn't have gotten into this university without Jamboree's guidance, and my counselor guiding me through every little step. So I didn't even know NC State, or haven't heard about it before, as it is not a very popular, but it is a really good school that met all of my requirements and needs. So Jamboree helped me discover NC State and helped me through all of the process. So I'm really grateful for them.
No, it is our pleasure. You have been one of our star students, and you have been one of those few students who follow our advice. So, thank you for being such a pleasure to work with, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.